Here's our sign. You can see Martins. And the wooden shoes came from Holland. I was on a trip there from Trek, and I brought those back for Teresa, and she made them into planters. Oh wow. All right, here we go. Oh wait, there's Teresa. Teresa and Bijou are on the computer. Teresa has a big day today. She's opening her store in Beaver Dam. Hello, Bijou. All right, I sound silly. All right, this is an old shed. I store lumber and other junk in it. I think we have a raccoon living in there, though. The dogs like to go barking after it, so I have to get that out of there. I'll just walk around. Oh, do you see? I don't have to explain everything right away because we're going to be taking lots of trips. Oh, I'm going to go this way because the generator is running. Okay, we saw these at Goodwill. We had to get them, of course. Hello, chicken. So we have 17 acres, and out front here, I gotta get out there. One of my fields, I rent this out. We do barter. My neighbor back there, he bales my hay, and instead he gets to plant crops on these fields here and over there. He owns a bit of that land, but most of it's mine. And so we're not sure what we're getting this year. I think he said he might do corn again, otherwise soybeans. That's what they tend to grow. So, and then down the long driveway we have a sort of a busy road, but not really. It's paved. It's a county road, so to get between one little town and another, it's that road. So traffic's not too bad, and we're lucky because we're far away. Oh, see, I keep finding things too on the farm. So this is Teresa. She did this. That's her barn quilt, and I helped decide on the design. Actually, it's on a quilt inside the house that's we have with maple leaves like that. So she made it. It was quite nice, and you can nicely see it from the road. Oh, we should introduce our followers. Casey, this is Casey. Now this farm runs on animal crackers. He's my dog. He's my shadow. And this is we said we had a cat named after you, and this is Annie. Annie, I don't know if I'm, hang on, I gotta preview this. You'll have to bear with me. Preview. Oh. Anyway, there's Annie, and Casey, he's waiting for a cookie, but I'm trying to cut him down on those. All right, off we go. So those hay or corn cribbies over there, those aren't mine. That's on our neighbor's property. Our property goes up to where the grass starts growing long, and I could get into that story, but no, you don't need to know. And Teresa's roses, she planted these here a couple of years ago. The chickens, look at this. The chickens get in there, dig things up, but for the most part the roses are doing well. We'll see how they grow through the winter. This is my shop. I have the lawn tractor in there, the red tractor, my truck, the manure spreaders in there, all kinds of good stuff. But we won't look in there because it's a mess. I need Sid to come out and help me clean up my mess. But that's not nice because he's on a vacation. See these here? These are planters. We're making these into planters. These were water troughs that my neighbor Ross had, just laying over in his barn upside down at night. So I asked him if we could have them, and I put wheels on it, and we're going to make it into a flower bed. This truck is not mine. This is Jennifer's truck. She stayed over last night because she's helping Teresa open her shop. Okay, off we go. Hopefully you're following on the camera okay. chickens. We have a lot of chickens. 45 I think now, plus a couple of roosters. And there, well, you'll see, yeah, there's one. You got to keep your eye out for them roosters. One of them anyway. The other guy, he's got a bummed leg, so he doesn't run around as much as he used to. But he used to chase Teresa all the time, but now he can't because he hurt his leg. We're not sure how. Anyways, so we have lots of chickens. You'll see them as I walk around the farm if you haven't seen them already. This is our well house. We get gardening shed, well house. There's the well. Woo! Excitement builds. All right, we'll walk. Okay, so this here is the little barn. We weren't sure what to call the buildings when we first moved in, but we ended up calling it the little barn because the big barn is over there. And speaking of big tree, oh, there he is. So this is Big Red. There we go. Everything on the farm is big. I think we're in Texas or something. Hey, Red. Now, if I just stand here and try to confront him, then he's gonna think I need to attack him, and then he's gonna chase me. So sometimes he doesn't with Casey around, but we'll walk away from him for now. We'll talk to him later. Oh, see, as you can see, more chickens. You will discover that this is not your city lot. This is a farmyard, so we believe in letting the chickens do what the chickens need to do, which is dig up Teresa's plants. Thank you, Red. So you see the chickens are coming around the rooster because he'll cluck a certain way to say that he thinks he found something that they might want to eat, and then they all come by when he lets them know. Oh, jeez. All right, we'll go in the little barn. I think the camera adjusts okay with the light, but little barn. This used to be, the people who owned the place before had horses, and so we have a lot of horse stalls, which are great. Oh, a chicken. As I said, there's chickens everywhere. I know what she's doing. She's looking for a place to lay eggs. You got to look all over the place for the eggs. They don't just do it in the coop. Okay, we'll get fully introduced later, but we have two bunnies. This is, and hopefully the frame is working. They'll just have to deal with this when Mom, it's a Mother's Day present. I'm rushing it through. These two are, Moo is in front, Marshmallow Moo, and behind that is Pearl. These two are best buds. And Marshmallow Moo here, he was one of the first, he was, I think, the first animal on the farm. Yeah, he's a good one. And this side too, and soon they'll be able to go outside. Right now they're still in winter mode. So in here we have George, he just ran and hid behind, and Bunny, there's George. Jorge was his original name, but we went to George. So he was a friend's rabbit, and he came here to live out his life. All right, and we'll head down through the little barn. Most of the horse stalls now I use to store hay and stuff. See, these are the rabbits' outdoor cages. We got to get those out, and I'm going to be building a area for them. Well, me and Greg. Greg is a friend of mine who likes to come up to the farm and help me. All right, what would this be, you would say? We'll see. Okay, out the back of the little barn, my hayfield, one of them. On the other side of those trees over there is another hayfield. And if you can see way out in the back, two little white dots probably for you, those are Teresa's beehives. So she just installed, that's what they call it, installed 2 new colonies in her beehives, because the other ones unfortunately weren't able to make it through the winter. We had a, well, not that you would call it cold, but we did. It was a cold spell, and it lasted probably 10 or 14 days of really cold. Didn't make it. Anyways, back here we have a pasture. Greg and I fenced this in a couple years ago, because it used to be wide open, but it was a perfect place for these guys up here. I told you this place runs on animal crackers. They all think they're going to get a cracker, which they probably will because they're on camera. But here we got Felix. He's in charge. Right, Felix? Oh, did I mention there's going to be a test at the end, so you might get a pen and paper, Andy. This is Felix. He's a fainting goat. And this is Oscar, his buddy. These two came on the farm together when they were babies. And here's Lucy and Ricky. And I know you'll get these references at some point. Oscar, Felix, Lucy, and Ricky. Now, they do want a cookie, and I'll give them one, because they didn't get one earlier today. There you go. You're on camera, so you know, it's like you have to feed the cast. There they go. Okay. Lucy and Ricky came together. They were a rescue goats. Some lady, I think the story is some lady saw them kind of tied up in a field and convinced the owner that they needed to go to a better place. And they did. Yeah. They're skittish. Ricky is skittish, but I'm working on him. Cookie seemed to help. See, I would never be able to do that before. He would run away. But these two, these came as babies. We have pictures. So they're very used to people. Hey, Felix? Yes. Annie I'm working on. I can pet her in the barn. She's not skittish in the barn. I can pet her outside. She's still running around. Okay, that's the goats. No, one cookie is all you get. I'm trying to ration them because he's actually looking pretty good, but he gets quite the belly on him. He's a fat one. And now you're doing much better. And his coat is bad because he's losing his winter and he gets this dry skin. Ugh. We're working on it. All right. That's Little Barn. So actually it's not all of it. There's the hayloft up there, that my favorite place. I'll show you that later. I don't know, at a different video. Little barn for the goats and the rabbits, keeping the hay, and the cats sleep in there. There's two cats. You've met Annie. Boris is probably in the barn because he likes to snooze in there. All right, here we go. So we have a lot of different, we have chickens and we have ducks. These 4 ducks are all males and they've been bad. Well, we used to have a better male to female ratio, and we don't anymore. We have more males than females. And so over there, I think you can see it. Hopefully I'm looking in the right place. Over there you can see 2 ducks this is Finnegan's pen. That's Finnegan's pen. We'll meet Finnegan later. But those 2 are the females, and the males they get so aggressive that the backs of the poor girls' necks, all the feathers come off, and they were bleeding. It was, ugh. So we segregated now. These 4, and there's 2 more boys. They're around somewhere. They in different packs. So one female is responsible for these 4. There's the other 2. And the other female, that's her 2 males. Now, we threw them both in there because even though those 2 don't beat her up as much as these 4 did, it was just better to put them both in there. So they seem to have quite accustomed to it. They sleep in the coop at night, so they get back together at night, except for the one with the 4. I don't leave her by herself. She gets, we'll show you, their own pen so that the boys, sorry guys. And added bonus is these ducks, the white ones, like to go to the end of the long driveway by that busy road all the time, looking for water or who knows what. And we'd always have to chase them back. We actually bought a drone so that we could send the drone out and chase the ducks back. All right, I'm talking too much. Anyway, It's like a script I go through. Anyways, the best part is that these two females, now that we have them here, you can see the other boys, they hang around here. It's like this is the soda shop and they're trying to hang out and get the girls. So, okay, you're probably wondering, oh look, there's two geese there. I just noticed that they're there. We'll get closer to them. That's Samson and Delilah. They're best viewed from afar because Samson, he doesn't like me. I don't know why. He's just protecting Delilah, I think is what he's doing. And but Teresa, she raised them since they were really small. Sammy likes Teresa, so she doesn't get hissed at. We'll get hissed at. He's all show and no action though, and just hisses, and you just like tell him to go away. But that's Samson and Delilah. And this green shack here, or shed, actually it's a coop, I should call it a coop. This coop here is there for the geese. This is their little goose coop. Bada boom. Thank you, Red. I'm doing this video, it's gonna be windy. Okay, yes, here, oh, there he is. Boris, hello Boris. Oh, Casey, come here Boris. This is Boris. He came on, he was second on the farm. We were concerned about how he would be with the bunny rabbits, but he adopted them and he protects them in the barn. Not that they need protection, but he thinks so. Okay, I was hoping to get to you guys later. This here is Ruth, and over here is Esther. Hello, Esther. These are Teresa's favorites. These donkeys, I wasn't sure we should have gotten donkeys at the time, but she and I both agree they completed the farm when they showed up. They're about 7 years old each, 7 or 8, and they were a great addition. We're gonna go down take them into the pasture. I'm gonna get in there and we'll bring them down there. Right, Ruth? There for a little bit, a couple months ago, Ruth seemed all skittish and she didn't like people to come and pet her, but she's come around in the last little while, so that's good. They also like cookies, but they know they don't get them till later. All right. I think we'll head down here and the donkeys will follow us, because I'm going to put them in a pasture. I think they'll follow. You girls coming? Hey, I'll open up the gate. Come on, Esther. So here, this is the big barn. We call it the big, yeah, obviously it's a little bigger than the other one. And it used to be a riding stable, so, or a riding arena. And now we converted it into our alpaca barn. This is Loki. Saying hi, Loki. We'll get in and pet him in a minute. But he, oh, all right, come here. This is Loki. Yeah, he's a good boy. He lives with the alpacas out there, which we're gonna go see in a minute. And he loves his girls, right? Yes, you take good care of your girls, don't you? He's a big boy. He's about 125, 130 pounds. But he lives all winter, all summer with the girls. Hello, girls. Ready? Hang on. I'll come back. Come on. Here we go. So we're putting him into the back pasture. I've been keeping this roped off from the alpacas because we kind of overgrazed it, and we're trying to let it recover. The donkeys, come on in, come on girls. The donkeys, they eat up that taller stuff, so it's kind of like mutually exclusive. They don't eat too much of this, is what the alpacas will eat. They go in and clean up basically around the poopy pile, right Ruth? Eh? That's a good girl. Off you go. Or you want pets? There, Cookie. Hey, Rester. That's a good girl. Anyways, Mom, when you come out, you can come and pet these girls. Eh? It's not the same in a camera. But, eh? You're such a good girl. Yes. I don't know how that looked, but whatever. All right. Hey, Casey. You're thinking Casey looks funny. Well, he does, because he got shaved. We shave him in the spring because he gets such thick hair. He's like got Pomeranian and something else in him, and he gets. Oh, I don't need to close that because I can walk through. I don't care. There you go, girls. It's going to be windy today. That's why I tried to get this done really quick this morning. Otherwise, you can't hear things through the wind. Okay, that's Annie. These two follow me everywhere when we do chores, and they're kind of buddies. But Casey was also a rescue. He adopted me, right, Casey? Yes, you did. And yeah, he came from a poor, abused little guy, but now he loves it on the farm. Anyways, yeah, he's my shadow. And Loki, come see the girls, hey? I'll come in. No, you don't get to go in here. You've got your own. You've got your own. Go eat in there. I gotta take this down. Hang on. You girls got your own spot. Oops, I think I just bumped the camera. Hopefully everything's okay. We used to have this here to keep smaller things in and out, but we've decided we don't need to anymore. So we take it away. Okay, so this is another pasture, also a little bit overgrazed, but not as bad. We're working on it, and there are the alpacas. Hey, looky. Hey, he's still got his winter coat. This guy's out in the winter all day, all time, and he doesn't feel any cold. Hey, you like it? He prefers it. The alpacas will be in the barn, and he'll be laying out in the middle of the field. Right? He's a good boy. All right, these are the alpacas. I got to put this away or they'll get skittish. So the alpacas they're not cuddlies. Well, one of them is Lily. You'll see her. She likes to be cuddled a little, but the others are more skittish. Now you're wondering, where are they all? Well, we sold 10 alpacas about a month, 6 weeks ago or so, and we kept these 5 as all girls. And yes, Loki, it's your girl. So this is Lily. I said there's one that likes to be cuddled. That's this one. This is Lily, and they're in full fleece right now. They're gonna get sheared here in a year. Yeah, acting for the camera. In front of you right now is Callista. Callista came here from a good friend of Teresa's. She was a lady who raised alpacas, and she was down to her last alpaca. Okay, I'm starting over, maybe, hopefully. Okay, so this Callista, she came a friend of hers. So this is her forever home. She's going to stay. And let's see. Oh, I always forget her name. Sadie, no. Hazel. Oh, Teresa knows. And L over there is Lily's mom. Thank you, Loki. All right. Alright, so that's a quick tour of the farm. You'll get more. There's the house. How do you explain the mouse? I might have to do this again. Anyways, it's very peaceful out here. We like it. Far enough away from the road, it's not too noisy. Don't have to worry about the animals as much. The chickens, they all hang around the yard. So it's nice. So if you can come out, see, doesn't replace actually being here, but hopefully you saw most of the farm. Future videos will have me working. Hey Boris. Where I can show you other things in detail. So Sammy and Delilah are having a bath. Sammy, see him? Look, he wants to come and get me. Hey Sammy, are you saying hello to Delilah? See, he'll hiss. Oh yeah. Okay. Tell someone who cares. Yeah, I'll show no go. Okay. Hey Boris. Food plates, feed the chickens every morning. That's my job. I do most of the farm work now. Not now, but because I'm helping while Teresa gets her store going. Okay, so here's the male duckies. Get a little closer. Oh, you need to meet Finnegan. Hey, yes. No tour is complete without seeing Finnegan. Finny. This is Finnegan's pen. Here he comes. He likes it in his house. Hey Finny. Hello Finnegan. Finnegan lives in the house with us, right? Yes. Hello Finny. You snoozing in your house? You like it in there, hey? He's got some straw. He's preferring being outside. Now Finnegan, he will get a cookie. Hey, yes you will. You want a cookie? There you go. Yeah. Because, you ready? Finn, can you sit? Can you sit? Oh, that's a good boy. There you go. Okay. That's the only trick. That's the only animal on the farm that does tricks. Is Finnegan. I'd rather have a piggy than a dog. Well, no. Sorry, no offense, Casey. No offense, really. Oops. Hey, it's windy. He can come out here. He'd be fine. He'd just walk around. In fact, we do that at night. But with the chicken coop open, then again, would go and eat all their food. So, yeah. Later tonight, Finny, we'll go for a walk, okay? That's a good boy. Yeah, you'll see him in the house with us. All right. So I mentioned there was 2 of these. Here's the other one. We just need to get dirt now and some plants, but we've been busy doing other things. So that's my video for you. Hopefully it works. I'm gonna have to edit and do crazy things, but I will pass this on, Mom. Hope you enjoyed it.